What is up, beautiful people? For today's video, I'll be making jumbo knotless braids, goddess style. So I'm going to be adding curls manually to the end of the braids, and I just went ahead to pre-part my hair off camera. If you want to see a detailed tutorial on how to do that, do let me know and I would make sure to do that just for you. I have a tutorial up for how to part your hair for small knotless braids or small braid size, so you can go check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description box below so you can check it out if you need that. So we started braiding and I already have my extensions pre-prepped. I have that video up as well, and pre-prepping just helps make work a lot easier for me and less stressful, so that way I can cut down the time that I use to braid my hair. So the quantity of the extension that I showed you guys earlier is the quantity that I keep feeding in until I get the thickness of the braids that I want. Now, two things are very important when it comes to jumbo braids. The first thing is ensuring that your base is really smooth and flat. If your base is not smooth, you would not like the results that you would end up with, which is why I ended up using Shine and Jam to clean up my parting and also ensure that my base is really flat. In case you do not know, I have really thick 4C type hair, so the root of my hair tends to get really puffy if I don't use something to slick it down, and by something I mean Shine and Jam. Now, the second important thing is ensuring that your braids are very clean, and what I mean by clean is ensuring that one, your hair, your natural hair color, especially if you are not using your natural hair color to braid your hair, as you can see me doing here. This is a color blend, by the way. I'm going to get into that later. If you're not using the color of your hair to braid your hair, you need to ensure that you are tucking in your hair inside the braiding extension that you are using. So when you are done braiding, you would only see majority of the color of the extension that you have on, and then your hair is not just peeking out anyhow. It just looks really tacky, in my own opinion. I feel like a lot of people would agree to this. If you are fine with the color of your hair showing in your braids, I mean, do you, but it just really doesn't look good to me. Another thing you want to do to ensure that your braids are neat and clean, aside tucking your natural hair inside the braiding extension that you're using, is trimming the length of your braids so that you don't have a lot of flyaways. When you have a lot of flyaways in your jumbo braids, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look put together. You don't look good in it, in my opinion. So you want to make sure that you do that as well when you're done with your braids. Now, I'm just really talking through this whole thing and not explaining exactly what I'm doing because this video is very self-explanatory. Now, for the extension that I used a mix of two colors, the color 350 and the color Sunset. I have the blend up on my channel already. If you want to check it out, I would leave it in the description box below, so you should go check it out so you see the two colors that I used and how I got this very beautiful color. This color slaps against my skin tone. I am so in love with it. It's like an attention seeker. Every place that I've been to with this hair, I get compliments. People are saying, oh my god, the color of your hair, and let me tell you, I am in love with this color. So you should go check it out if you want to try something like this. And if you don't want this and you want something else, I have a ton of color blend videos on my channel. You should definitely go check that out. Now, altogether, I have 27 braids on my head, and I ended up using 3 packs of braiding extension. Is it heavy? No, it isn't. It is really light until I tie it up into a ponytail type thing. When it is too tight, it gets really heavy, but not heavy to the point that you can't move your head or it's hurting your neck type of heavy. No, it's just you can just feel like there's something on your head basically. Now, for how long the whole hair took me, I honestly can't say because my extension, like I ran out of extension mid hair, so I had to like stop braiding and then I started feathering and then prepping and all of that. But really, it should only take you about a few hours because it is jumbo size. And the only big deal with this hair might be parting for you. And the sweet thing is, you can always just do that, like contract it out, go to a salon, get them to like part your hair for you. And once they do that, you just get home and then you start braiding yourself. You don't really have to like stress yourself over like DIYs. Make it easy for yourself, get a lot of things done. If you like braiding your hair, that's good. Some people love braiding, but like they don't like parting their hair, if you get my point. So like, if you want to braid your hair yourself, you want to do the old DIY thing, you don't have to do everything by yourself from start to finish. Let me tell you, I started trimming the end, like the length of my braids, and then I realized that I could not do it right, and then I just left and went to a salon, got my hair trimmed, and then I came back and then finished the whole thing. So this is the full length of my hair, and the end that I'm not braiding down to, if you saw earlier, I just tied the ends of the braids at some point. That is because I want to use this end as the curly part, so I'm going to like dip these ends in hot water and then just curl it up. You guys, I was already in love with this hair. Do you see what this color is doing against my skin tone? Like, do you see it? Now, what is a tutorial if I don't show you how I was feeling mid braids? This is the part where I was trimming my hair. Let me tell you, I started trimming. I trimmed about 2 strands of braids and I could not just do it anymore. I just had to like get my hair done, like trimmed professionally. So after this, I went ahead to like use leave-in conditioner on the ends of my braids, as you can see me do here, and then I'm just going to like brush that out and then dip it in hot water to like stretch it out a bit. I like silky curls. I don't know how you guys do it, but I like to dip my braids in hot water first before I go ahead to curl it. It just does something to my braids. I explained in one of my videos. Now watch carefully to see how I curled this extension. I've never done this, and I was trying to like get this French curl type curl pattern. It did do that, but it wasn't perfect, and I decided I was just going to like switch the whole thing up and redo it. I'm completely done with the hair at this point. All I have to do is dip it in hot water again. I just used mousse in to like finish off the ends of my hair, mousse, and then you spray your oil sheen just to like keep everything together, and then you let it dry completely. That is very, very important. You let it dry completely before you start unraveling the hair. My goodness, this is the end result of my braids. I was so in love with it. The length, the color, the curls, the patterns, everything was giving 10 out of 10 plus 10 minus nothing. Now let me know what you think about this hairstyle. Is this something that you would like to try out? Would you be doing this? Would you be rocking the colors? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you hopefully in the next one. Bye.